Hey there, Norman here from WoCode, and today we're going to be taking a look at the FX Cells widget. The FX Cells widget displays a series of cells that gently move and shift. This effect creates a unique background with a medical or science fiction twist, just depending on your style settings. Here in the builder, we have our SEO consultant landing page. And I'd like to add the FX Cells widget right here in the hero to replace this static background in order to capture the site visitor's attention and give some movement and life to this page. If we take a look at our preview site here, we can see exactly what we'll be recreating today. We can see the FX Cells widget is adding a nice layer of movement and style to the hero section, creating an attention-grabbing effect. Let's head back into the builder and get started. First thing we want to do is simply remove the background image from the hero section. Okay, great. So now with that image removed, let's open our widgets panel and grab the FX Cells widget and drag that right into the hero section. It's important to note that this black placeholder for the widget will not be visible on the live published site. It will only be visible on the preview site and within the builder itself. It's also important to note that while it is possible to use multiple FX Cell widgets on the same page, we do not recommend using more than one instance of the widget on a page. The reason for this is simply that the widget requires a significant amount of graphics processing power, and multiple instances of GPU-hungry effects can result in reduced page speeds on older computers or machines with slower GPUs. With that said, let's jump into the widget's option panel and take a look at how to set this widget up. Here in the options panel, we have the content tab. There's only one option, and that is the apply to option. There are quite a few options in this drop-down list, and for this example, we'll leave it on the current row option. However, I did want to highlight two other options as well. The entire page option, which applies the effect to the background of the entire page. In this case, the widget may be placed anywhere on the page except for the header or footer. Placement in the header or footer will result in the effect being applied to the entire site. And I want to highlight the custom CSS selectors option. This advanced option allows you to target elements using their CSS class or ID. This is useful for when trying to apply the effect to the backgrounds of things where a widget cannot be placed, such as a gallery or slideshow. For a more in-depth understanding and explanation on what each setting does, I definitely recommend you take a look at our excellent training doc available for this widget. And with that, that's going to do it for the Content tab. Now let's head over into the Design tab and take a look at how to style this widget. Here in the Design tab, we have quite a number of options available. So let's start at the top here and work our way down. Starting at the top, we have minimum dimensions. This sets the dimensions of the Cells effects container, and there are two options available. We have automatic, which forces the FX Cells widget to automatically resize to fill the container or row it's placed in. And we have custom, which allows you to manually adjust both the width and height of the widget's container. We'll leave this set to automatic and keep moving down. Next, we have Cells Color 1. This sets the main highlight color for this effect, and we can leave this color on its default green. And following that, we have Cells Color 2. This sets the secondary color for the cells in the effect. Let's change this color to be that nice green that we see across the site. Moving down, we have Cells Size. This sets the size of the cells, and for this example, we'll set this to 50. And last, we have Cells Speed. This sets the speed in which the cells animate, and we can set this to 7. Perfect. So now we can grab our preview URL and see this widget in action. We can see right here at the top of the page, we have our FX Cells widget, and it's looking great. It adds a nice layer of movement and style to the hero section, creating that attention-grabbing effect to an otherwise static page. Once again, I wanted to note that this black placeholder for the widget will not be visible on the live published site. It will only be visible on the preview site and within the builder itself. Also, be sure to check out our FX Widgets sections, available in the Sections panel for an ever-growing list of pre-styled and ready-to-use sections, featuring many of our FX widgets. And that's it for the FX Cells widget. As you can see, it's a very simple widget, but one that can be used to add additional depth to any site. With that, my name is Norman Durkee, and you've been rocking with the best website builder platform on the planet, WhoCode.com. And until next time, and as always, if you have any questions, please reach out to support. We're always here to help.